ladies and gentlemen, I do have one male subscriber who classifies as anorexic. That's pretty cool. I'm happy to see some diversity. Today is March the 10th, and it is 10:45 in the morning. And pretty much things are really stressful for me right now. School sucks. I am so hyper-stressed that I could tear my hair out. I mean, it's falling out from, lack of nutrition, and it's also falling out from stress. In my accounting class, I got my, sort of midterm review, and it said poor overall performance. So I'm probably going to drop that class. And I talked to my math teacher after class today, and he was really cool. He said that I could turn in any missing assignments that I have, because I have been a little bit of a slacker this semester. And I lost my graphing calculator. I don't even know what to do about that. So if anybody has a graphing calculator and you live in the Phoenix area, hit me up. But my other classes seem to be going pretty well, so that's good at least. Life, it has been hectic. It has been spastic. It has been very stressful for me the last couple weeks. But I really feel like it's getting better. I've been going through some rough waters, but there are a couple quotes that I want to read you guys that I seem to follow every single day, and hopefully you guys can relate to them as well. And I stole them off of George's MySpace. When you're in rough waters, you don't sink. And when you're between a rock and a hard place, at least it's not a dead end. So even though things are really tough right now, it's not how it's always going to be. So I just have to keep pushing forward through this rough time and hope that things will get better, or easier, as long as I persevere. And then the last quote that I've been kind of repeating to myself is, if you love something, let them go. If they come back to you, it's yours. If it doesn't, then it was never meant to be. And the last kind of quote that I've been saying to myself, I took from my friend Regina. She told me about how she's been going to yoga, and her little mantra is, you got this. So I've been saying that to myself multiple times throughout the day, especially when I'm eating, and I really feel like it helps me encourage myself to do better. I mean, I've got this. I can totally do this. Exercise. I have been doing very minimal exercise. I went to yoga once. I ran once with my friend Jake, and it was only about 3/4 of a mile. But running felt so good, and I can't wait to go running again. I just have to limit how much I run, because when I start running, I start dropping weight really, really quickly, because I like to run far distances, like 5 miles. I haven't done that in quite some time, but eventually I would like to be able to do that. My hips give me a lot of issues, so I don't know if my body will be capable of running as often as I used to, but I'm going to start slow and steady and see how far I can get, and hopefully not have any issues with my hips, which I get adjusted pretty regularly. And I work for a chiropractor, so that's awesome. I'm going to continue going to yoga with Georgia, hopefully, and maybe start doing it at home. I really feel like it's very cleansing for me, and you have to cleanse yourself. You can't have negativity in your heart, and you can't have it in your mind. I mean, it's hard not to, and things are always easier said than done, but you have to take the time to sit down and cleanse yourself of your negativity. Even if you have 10 minutes to just stretch and focus on your inner power, I really feel like that has helped me personally to get through the day. And this is just kind of a challenge for everybody who's watching. I want you to make an affirmation, something that you could say to yourself every morning when you get up while you're stretching for your 10 minutes and cleansing yourself of negativity. Make an affirmation. Tell me what it is and why it's important to you and how it's affecting your life. I'm actually really curious, so that would be great if you guys could respond to that. As far as my weight goes, I haven't weighed myself since the last time I told you guys about, and I don't really feel like there's much of a change. I have been eating pretty frequently. I haven't skipped any days without eating at least. And I went shopping with my girlfriend Georgia, and I haven't really shopped for pants in a while. So I didn't really know what size I was going to be, and all of the pants that I own are between 4 and 7. So when we went to American Eagle, I tried on a size 0, and it was pretty loose. I mean, not terribly loose. I probably could have squeezed myself into a double 0, but the 0 was very comfortable. And that's just crazy to me that I'm back in zeros. But I cannot wait until my next paycheck. I'm so going to buy some new pairs of pants so I can actually look, you know, good and not look like I'm being devoured by my clothes. Eating. I'm still keeping a food log, and like I said, I've been eating relatively regularly, and just to give you guys an idea of what goes through in a day for me in eating, I'm going to read you a little bit from my food log. And starting Saturday of last week, for breakfast I had a cup of coffee, a fourth of a muffin, I skipped lunch, and for dinner I had 1.5 chicken tacos, and then on Sunday I skipped breakfast. For lunch I had a Dunkin' Donut and some coffee with Georgia. She took me out, and it was very, very nice of her. And then for dinner I had a chicken taco and some Cheez-Its. On Monday I skipped breakfast. For lunch I had a breakfast sandwich, and for dinner I had another chicken taco. So I guess I'm staying really consistent about it. At the end of the day, I always feel like I've eaten so much, and reading back on these, it's like, I don't know, it makes me realize that I haven't really been eating that much. And I remember telling my friend Jake, you know, I'm trying my best to pig out, and to me this is absolutely pigging out. And I'm trying my hardest not to feel guilty about it, but it's almost like I can't even help it. But at least I'm still eating, and it's not deterring me from this journey, and that's the most important part. And I think that the guilt will recede in time, and I don't know if it will ever go away. I know this disease is something that I will carry with me until my dying day. And it's just all about coping and learning, you know, when I'm upset, I still have to eat something, and I've been doing pretty good about it. I'm loving all the support that I'm getting from all you ladies and guys out there. It's really encouraging to me to know that I'm helping other people, and that in turn they're also helping me with their encouragement and their inspiration. So I think it's wonderful. Keep it coming. But that's pretty much all I have to say for today. Much luck, love, and recovery.